Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Welcome back to Foam Rising, episode 8. So here we are, it's episode 8, it's the holiday season. So really the rationale for this episode is the holiday season is a great time to drink beer.
Yes. We're kind of underdressed for a holiday season. I mean, I wore my nicest black shirt, but...
That's kind of what we do.
I know, but I kind of feel like we need to, make things a bit more festive.
Can you fix me?
And a snap. Whoa! That was... Wait a minute, why am I sitting over here?
I think your stuff's a little off, man. I mean, I look great, don't get me wrong, but, that was kind of odd to switch places like that. So, recalibrate your stuff.
I think we're festive and ready to drink some beer.
I think we kind of look ghetto, though. I don't know how you feel.
Yeah, kinda.
Merry Christmas, mother...
Here we are. Christmas episode 2012. Hey, enough screwing around. We have a lot of Christmas beer to cover tonight.
That's what we're here for.
So we're not going to go into a lot of details tonight on the beer because we really did. I picked up just about every beer I could find that in some way said or insinuated that it was some kind of Christmas beer.
Mm-hmm.
So...
And that's really for your... I mean, we're trying to make this a useful episode. So it's the Christmas holiday season. If you have a party, you have people over, and you want to have Christmassy, holiday-type beers, we're going to try to at least give you a sampling. Not give you a sampling, we're going to sample. But at least you can say, oh, I'll look for that beer.
So,
what are we going to start with?
I mean, we're in Houston, Texas, so of course we need to start with a local brewery. Obviously, we're both fans of Saint Arnold, so we're going to start with their Christmas ale. You'll notice that I've got their bottle here, which is unopened, and yet we have 2 full beer glasses.
How did you do that?
Well, isn't that interesting? Actually, I have Christmas ale on tap. Oh, so, wait, don't you also have Christmas ale on tap?
I do have it on tap.
It's that good. Okay,
well,
let's talk about color, right? This is one of my favorite colors of beer. It is slightly translucent, and it has a nice kind of reddish, orangish hue to it. Here, we'll get a nice little up close and personal there. Oh, look at the nice Christmas colors coming through there.
In the appropriate glass, no less.
Oh, of course. That'd be ridiculous to drink it any other way. So, and the aroma.
What does that smell like?
It's has some spice to it.
Yeah.
Sweetness. Oh man, it smells so good.
Yeah.
How about we taste it?
I'm glad I have a keg of that. No buyer's remorse. He's still drinking it.
It's so cold. It's so cold.
I may not say a whole lot for this one.
It's really cold. Oh man. That is so good. We may have to just devote this whole episode to this one beer because I could sit here and talk about how awesome it is all night.
I'll be with you guys in a second.
Oh my gosh. It has just enough hops, so it's got a nice balance to it, but it is a Christmas beer, and I think that's something that we're going to kind of see as a commonality between these beers we're going to try tonight. They all have a sweet edge to them. Which, and a higher alcohol content too.
It's true.
It's cold outside. A lot of these brewers make a Christmas-style beer that is slightly sweeter and slightly higher alcohol, which I'm perfectly fine with both because it really does help you get through the holidays.
Yeah. So this is a great beer. Watch out for it. Watch out. You get going with this one, and pretty soon you've tossed back a few, and
this one will sneak up on you.
Bite you.
I think is it 8%?
It's in the 7s. I think it's on the low 7s, like 7.1 to 7.3, somewhere in there.
So
says you, sure.
I think that they may have by this point noticed the nice lamp that we have here on the table. Mm-hmm. Are you familiar with this lamp, Mr. Bradford?
I believe I am, and I think it's going to make a nice segue into the next beer. Of course, if you watch TV at all around the Christmas holiday, pretty much 24 hours a day, you can watch the classic movie
A Christmas Story. So this lamp is from A Christmas Story.
Miniaturized.
Right, we had to slim it down a bit. I believe it is Italian. And it is a centerpiece because the next beer that we're going to try is from another local brewery here, from Karbach, and it is called Yule, Y-U-L-E, shoot your eye out.
Oh, it's like a play on
a
words.
phrase from the movie A Christmas Story, and I'm sure you'll notice that it does even have the nice little lamp leg on there too. Very cool, and this is going to be our next beer. So this one pours a bit of a darker brown color.
Yeah, it certainly does, doesn't it?
There you go. And it has a nice little tan head
Show
on
it
it.
for the folks at home.
Mr. Bradford is going to give you a nice, there we go.
Yeah, from where you are, it may almost seem completely
Opaque.
black, but it's definitely a dark, deep brown. I think they brew this with various spices. I think they actually use cocoa nips. My guess is that there's going to be some chocolate notes. I think they use some nutmeg in there. So again, keeping with the whole spicy, holiday theme.
So you know what this immediately reminds me of? Pumpkinator.
Oh.
The aroma. It has a lot of the
Yeah.
same kind of like the allspice and the nutmeg and very
How about
very
that?
holiday aroma.
Very, very proud of you for connecting the dots like that.
La 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 la. All right, let's give this a try. Oh, that's a very good beer. I will say this: the Pumpkinator, which is another beer from Saint Arnold, which we previously reviewed, that is actually a stout. I believe this is an ale. Yes, seasonal ale. So it is a little bit lighter in flavor.
Mm-hmm.
It's not quite as heavy. You could probably get rid of this bottle without much trouble. But not quite. It's funny because the aroma is like almost spot on from the Pumpkinator, but the flavor is not quite as thick.
Yeah, it's got those notes, those taste notes, but it's not as heavy. It's something you can get through without much difficulty. How about availability on this one though?
This one's a little harder to find.
Yeah.
We snatched this one up pretty quick. The next time I went to the grocery store, they were gone. I have seen them out and about in the Houston area. Karbach's still kind of a newer brewery, and my hat's off to them. They put out some pretty awesome beers. So anyway, again, 2 in a row. Highly recommend this one too. A little harder to find, but man, if you can, it's good stuff. So let's stock these back up and move on to our
2 good beers, because we generally don't review bad beer.
So let's get moving here. Staying in Texas.
Why not?
We're going to try a beer that I honestly don't think I've ever tried.
Me neither.
This is from Shiner. It's called Holiday Cheer. Little brewery in Shiner, Texas. The Spoetzl Brewery, I believe.
Spoetzl.
So
Whatever you call it.
I know nothing about this beer. I've done no research. I've done no pre-tasting.
Say he probably picked it up because, and you would do maybe the same thing at home. You're going to have a party and you think, oh man, I should have some holiday Christmassy beer. I see it all over the place.
So
I never tried it.
One thing that I do know about this, it is a Bavarian style, which most of the Shiner beers are a Bavarian style. But this is actually a dark wheat beer, which is kind of interesting because most of the other holiday beers that we're going to be trying tonight are going to be ales, a little darker, heavier, higher alcohol. And this one is a dark wheat. So this should be interesting. So let's twist away. Like we did last summer. So color-wise, it's looking very close to the Saint Arnold. It does have a bit more of an amber hue to it, and again a tan head.
It is kind of
Let's
I'd say that's a little darker than the Christmas ale.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's a bit reddish.
Smells.
Oh goodness! It's a pungent aroma.
Yeah.
Stings the nostrils.
Okay.
It smells like cherries.
I was just thinking it smells fruity.
Yeah, very.
Do something fruity.
Oh goodness! I hope this isn't foreshadowing of things to come.
Right.
Oh man.
Were you gonna get it? Going into this? Smells like apple.
Yeah, apple and cherry. this is what we get for not doing our homework.
All right, so moving on.
This tastes like complete Shiner.
It tastes like a watered down fruit juice, like a.
It does. This tastes like a kid's juice box.
Yep.
It tastes like an alcoholic juice box.
Sorry.
Oh, Shiner.
So you can probably skip that one.
You want to follow it up with a fa la 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 la. Am I right?
So right. So again, I don't know how to explain it.
We need to move on because you know what? Shiner makes some good beers, and just to be blunt, this isn't one of them. Skip it. Okay. So let's get out of Texas. Maybe the problem is we've been in Texas for too long.
Maybe we should go to another state.
Another manly state. Where should we go after this?
Well, we should go where I'm going to be going, I think, which is Colorado.
So since we're talking about Colorado, let's move from Texas to Colorado. So next up we have the Breckenridge Brewery Christmas Ale.
Very clever name.
Yeah, they went all out.
Yeah.
Just like Saint Arnold.
Yeah.
So
we should make a Christmas beer. What do we call it? Christmas beer. You're fired. Christmas ale.
We should call it Christmas Ale.
You're a genius. You're promoted.
So let's see what we've got going on with this one here.
So yeah, Breckenridge Brewery, to my knowledge, not actually in Breckenridge.
I did not know that.
It's in Denver,
Oh.
I think. But I'll know more once I'm there, boots on the ground.
Well, hopefully we'll gain some more Coloradoans.
And I got some. I'll have some Western U.S. representation there. So very similar to some of the other beers.
Yeah, it looks
sort of
color-wise,
coppery brown.
Yeah, very close to the you'll shoot your eye out. Although it is a bit more clear.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can tell from the camera.
Yeah, it seems kind of nice and crisp.
So yeah, funny you mentioned that. The aroma is kind of crisp, and a lot of times I get a metallic kind of smell to it, kind of a copper.
That's very, very accurate.
So I really don't. Oh, okay, I guess we're drinking it.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
Nothing to me about this beer says it's a Christmas beer. I'm not expecting any like wreaths or berries to be in it like some other beers have done, but I don't really see how this
tastes like you could probably put it at any time of year and say it's our seasonal ale.
Yeah, it just tastes to me like an amber beer.
Yeah,
it's not bad at all. It's a pretty good beer.
I'm with you. I'm with you on that. It's just sort of a brownish, amberish ale. And
you could drink a lot of this.
Yeah, this is another one that could probably get you in trouble. What's the ABV on this?
I don't know. I didn't see there. So, what are we looking at?
7.4.
Wow, that's surprising. It does not seem like 7%. So this is on par. Okay, so I'm going to skip back because I'm kind of curious now because I want to taste this back to back with the
St. This is what we can do with the magic of beer.
So the St. Arnold slightly creamier and sweeter, whereas this is a bit more crisp, and again that metallic flavor kind of comes through. Yeah. But man,
not bad though.
I would probably pick this one up again. It's a really good beer, and not necessarily for a Christmas beer, but I mean, just pick some up just to have it around. I mean, it's tasty. I like that.
Thumbs up.
Yeah.
All right.
So
moving on, where are we going next?
Are you going to San Francisco? Next up, we are going with Anchor Brewing out of San Francisco.
Another place I'm going soon.
I mean, I assume that the name of this is Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Is that what that looks like to you?
Let me take a look.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year beer? That's a mouthful.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Anchor Brewing, 2012. Yeah, I'll just point out something. This is like one of those little Easter eggs. I appreciate this. On the top...
This is Christmas. Why would we have Easter eggs?
Well, wait. You just need to stay tuned. So this is why you need to stay with us and stay tuned until the Easter episode.
Oh, okay. Are we going to have a Christmas present?
We review all the Easter beers.
What are those?
I don't know. It says use opener on the top.
Oh, goodness. See, I cheated. I'm already like smelling straight out of the bottle.
You're smelling out of the bottle. That's a no-no.
Well, if you're drinking out of the bottle, it'll be fine, but...
Yeah. But we're not.
This one?
Ooh, hello.
Yeah, this is pretty dark. Kind of
the darkness.
So I've had this beer before, but I haven't had it in a line with other Christmas beers like this. So I'm curious to see how this stacks up. This, I mean, if you could really put an aroma and say, now that is a Christmas beer, it is this Merry Christmas, Happy New Year from
Darkest
Anchor.
of the bunch, isn't it?
Yeah, it is definitely the darkest, and it just smells like opening presents and Santa getting stuck in a chimney.
I'm going to get into this one right now.
Okay.
Interesting.
So
not exactly what I was expecting.
Yeah, the somewhat. I'm having a hard time.
Is it a little sour?
Maybe just a little bit. It's not quite as sweet as you would expect from the aroma. I mean, it really smells like wreaths and potpourri. And
yeah, it's got like an earthy tone to it.
It's a really good beer, but it's not as. I think it could stand to be just a little bit sweeter.
I would agree with that. I'm not disappointed with it. It wasn't what I was expecting based off the aroma.
It is quite earthy.
Yeah.
And it almost has a...
Yeah, when you said wreaths and like holly and...
Yeah.
It's like...
But I mean, even though this, of the bunch, this really hasn't been my favorite, as far as Christmas beers goes, this tastes like the epitome of a Christmas beer.
It has character.
Yeah.
I'd agree with that.
And it is really good. I mean, I've had it before. I think it's delish. I do like that this one has so much character. This is a pretty bold Christmas ale. So
yeah,
again, my hat's off to Anchor Brewing. I like it. It's just not quite as sweet as all the other Christmas beers.
Yeah. Well, we have more beer. So what's over there? In your goodie bag over there.
Well, you know what? Next up, we have Deschutes.
The what?
Deschutes. They make a Jubelale, which is a festive winter beer. It's festive. So
Okay.
it doesn't say Christmas. I think they're going a little PC on this one. It's a holiday beer.
Right.
And let's be honest. We really do need to keep the hoe in holiday. So, funny thing, I did bad math. You know what? I think we need one more glass.
I think I can fix that. And it's going to be right there in 3, 2, 1.
Whoa! That was amazing! Man.
That's what we do.
That.
Yeah.
Well, let's bust into this one.
Jedi never gives away his secrets.
Okay. So, Deschutes, they're out of Oregon.
Oregon. The Northwest. I can say I've never been.
Okay, so this says festive 25th anniversary winter ale. So,
happy birthday, Jubelale.
Yeah. Okay, so again with the kind of metallic aroma.
A little bit.
Smells a little bit on the sweeter side.
Yeah.
Well, color-wise, again, this is a typical ale. It's got the kind of golden or reddish brown color to it.
They're all in the same ballpark.
It's a bit hoppy. Interesting. Did not expect that.
A little on the hoppy side.
This is of all the beers we've had tonight. This is the hoppiest. I wouldn't call it a hoppy beer.
No.
It's still slightly sweet and has some really good flavor to it.
But it's the first beer we've had where we thought, ooh, hops.
Where the hop was kind of more up front than the rest of them.
Yeah. I don't know. I like it, though.
Yeah, it's good. I like it a lot.
Buy it.
Yeah, I would. This is definitely a buy, too. So next, we're going to... appropriate glass.
Look at that. Boom.
So this is a semi-appropriate glass. This is a Delirium Tremens glass. The beer that we're having tonight is Delirium Noel.
Noel.
Which is a Belgian beer.
Being
Christmas. Look at that. Very nice.
Are we going to share the glass? Is that what the deal is?
We've done it before. All for having a correct glass. And besides, look at the nice little pyramid we've got going here. Kind of feel like we have to. So we'll...
Okay, I'll go along with your plan.
So the Delirium Noel... see how nicely it looks there? Actually, we'll put the bottle back up. Whew, boy, it smells rich and buttery. I mean, like... You know those cookies that have so much butter in it that when you taste it, you can actually like feel your arteries like closing up?
Yes, I love that.
This is so like sweet and buttery, it like hurts your nostrils. Not stings, but...
Well, I like what you've said so far.
Oh my gosh. Oh! That will ring your bell. Okay.
Choirs of Angels.
Finger is where I drank from.
This side over here?
Yeah. So...
Okay. Oh, goodness gracious me.
Yeah. What do you think of that?
Ooh.
So this is a quintessential Belgian beer in that it is flavorful. I mean, this beer will knock your socks off, right?
Yeah.
At 10%, you could get hammered on that beer, and oh my gosh, it's really good. It has lots of flavor, lots of character. It's kind of creamy. It has kind of a buttery aftertaste. It is nothing like any of the beers that we've had tonight.
It is like camping. It is intense.
Yes, it is.
You know what
this is camping in Belgium.
Do you know what this doesn't suck at? Being a really good beer.
Yeah. You can't drink a lot of that. You're going to get in trouble.
Yeah.
We are going to finish that, and we are going to get in trouble.
Yeah, off camera.
So, all said and done, I hope that we've given you some good information as far as like what to pick up when you're out and about looking for some beer this Christmas season. So, this is a good sign-off beer, right?
I think so. So,
until next time,
keep on drinking. Happy holidays.
Be merry and drink some beer.
Welcome to the show. Sometimes good, sometimes bad, sometimes good, sometimes bad, some good, some bad.